Today we're going to Uvita. We'll see the famous whale's tail, and then we'll go up into the mountains and find a waterfall, and then we'll go further up into the mountains. This is Isaac. Isaac kindly offered to help me film on this trip. As you can see, he got some pretty good shots of himself too.
When crossing the rivers or creeks that go into the ocean here, you got to be careful to look for crocodiles.
No crocs, we're safe.
Zip line. This is not a harness on my back, it's a backpack, so we're not going to do it now. This is the way to the waterfall.
Perfection. Ooh, it's cold.
That's Johnny up on top of the waterfall there. He's the stunt man with the group.
He's about to slide down.
Are you gonna slide down it?
Never.
I don't think
I don't play with my luck. Love my life.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, I see that little bump halfway down.
Tá chulíssimo, olha, cara fecha. Nós é as pussy andar. Yeah, that was pretty good though. You almost did the twist too, to fall forward.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
El mío estuvo mejor este segundo, ¿verdad? He got stuck in those, man. Good. You see my second backflip? I did. Perfect.
So even though there was no place to take off or land, I decided it'd be a bright idea to get my drone out and take some video. Because of the trees that were over top, the drone wasn't able to connect to the satellites, so it had no GPS, but it still flew. So I thought it would be fine. I flew it down and I turned it around, and I turned to tell Johnny and Isaac that I was gonna fly down through here at the waterfall and to wave at it. You know, I wanted to get this shot. As I turned around, the drone started drifting up on its own. Because it didn't have the GPS, it didn't hold its position. And as you can see, it hits a tree branch. This was almost a $500 mistake that I made. Thankfully, the drone wasn't prepared to die yet, and it somehow saved itself. After the waterfall, we drive even further up the mountain. There wasn't any other traffic up there, so we stopped on this road and got the drone out to get a little video. And this is where we meet Ralph. This is Ralph on the motorcycle. Ralph could best be described as a good old boy. He reminds me somewhat of Uncle Jesse from the Dukes of Hazzard. I think that's the best I could say without causing him any troubles. Ralph would drive ahead of us, and where there was a clearing with a great view or a split in the road, he would stop so that we would then stop and see it and make sure that we got to see everything. This kind of speaks to how a lot of the people in Costa Rica were. They were so kind and just truly wanted to make sure that we had a good time. Making their way the only way they know how. And that's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Could you put it on me for a second? Oh. Mute? How do you mute?
No, put it on me for a second. Just turn it towards me. These roads are no joke. You definitely need a four-wheel drive vehicle to go down some of them. Okay. Gracias.
Gotcha.
Ahí está el loquito, man. Es una buena gente. Los espero, my buen anfitrión. You can park over there in front of the motorcycle.
Eso, papillo.
Ahí voy.
Vea.
Pala.
Oh.
Qué buena nota, man. Uf, de aquí se puede ver, yo creo que
That's
hasta la
a
cola de
sick.
la ballena, güey.
That's a sick view. Yeah, you might be.
Yeah.
Might even be able to get the whales still.
Bueno, no estoy bien para ir.
¿Qué lo pongamos acá?
Obvio, man, es una falta de respeto.
Gotta get out and see this view. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sí, weón.
Ah, pero ahorita la marea está alta, ¿verdad?
Yo, this is like...
This is the whale's tail?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking whale's tail! I had to get the drone out to get this view. Gracias.
Madre,
Qué bueno, man, increíble, pa.
basta que volvemos, pero ahorita que baje la baja.
Cuando baja...
The tide is high right now, but that's the whale's tail there.
Ya sé cómo hacerlo también, el camino es sencillo porque uno empieza de la catarata y va para arriba. Ahí está el estero del morete, el río.
Ajá, ajá, donde entra el río.
The view from on top of the mountain is a little different than on the
cocodrilo
beach.
en ese río o no tanto? No, que hay bastante.
My policy has always followed the locals into the mountains.
Ay, qué buena decisión haber subido de la catarata para acá.
No hay que ver miradores.
Y fue que yo me equivoqué, pero vea, coroné.
Ahí tienen un hotel también.
Aquí arriba.
The locals know all the beautiful places. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Okay, I'm done with that. Sorry. I rented a mid-size SUV with four-wheel drive, and as you can see from these roads, that is the minimum of what you would want to rent if you're going to drive through some of these places that I went to. Look at them holes in the front. Yeah, trying to stay on the little strip.
strip that was there.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it, water boy. Oh, go, water boy, go.
There's no battery. Nice.
Are we gonna have to go back? Are we gonna have to go back down the same road?
That's not fog. I'm up in the clouds. And it was a crazy drive up here too. This car is awesome. 4-wheel drive is definitely needed.
Of course, when you go up, eventually you gotta come back down. And the driving was just as scary coming down.
Right. Straight. Ahí es para ir al río a bañarse. Para take a shower in the driver and then take a video. Travis?
Yeah. Ah, thank you. This place is called Pizza Time, and they had one of the best pepperoni pizzas I've ever had.
This video showed all the cool things we've seen around Uvita. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button if you do. The next video, I'll be showing the various beaches that we hit on the way back up in this area. If you're in Uvita, you gotta stop at Pizza Time. It is fabulous.